lost our voices in another Irish drinking song. Consumption took me mother and me father got the pox. Me brother drank the whiskey till he wound up in a box. Me other brother in the troubles met with his demise. Me sister has forever closed her smiling Irish eyes. Now everybody's died, so until our tears are dried, we'll drink and drink and drink and drink, and then we'll drink some more. We'll dance and sing and fight until the early morning light. Then we'll throw up, pass out, wake up, and then go drinking once again.
Yo, Fears, audience, Fears. Had to play that Irish drinking song because tomorrow is St. Pattys Day. It's a very important day. It's part of Fears' family culture, you know, our family roots. Fears has got British, Scottish, Irish, Welsh in us, a little bit of Polish in us, all that crap. Anyway, like I said, Fears, audience, Fears. I ran out of St. Pattys Day shirts. I've worn every single one of them. So I just put on my green Life Matters shirts, because life does matter. And big shout out to all of my Irish family and my Irish descendants. But mostly I have British in me. But I do have some Irish roots. So, oh, I. Alright. Well, let's get started. Well, I hope you guys are having a good day. I gotta say, the weekend flew by, guys. The weekend flew by, and today's thumbnail, I just wrote in Florida St. Pattys Day, and they gave me some sunglasses with the Irish colors, and I was like, that's perfect. I'm like, that's perfect. So yeah, coffee first. That's good. That's good. Well, I spent my whole weekend in honor of my dad. You guys are going to find out all of the movies. I had a full-on movie marathon. Everything that I thought my dad would like and everything that I knew for a fact my dad liked. I watched as much as I could. I had a big list. I called my mom and said, hey, Mom, I kind of know what Dad likes, but give me some more. I'm like, give me some more ideas. Give me some more ideas. My mom was like, well, put this on the list. Put this on the list. Put this on the list. I made a good dent in the list. Did I get all the movies done? No, I didn't. But I tried my best. So, let me see here. So, these are just some of them. These are just some of them right there. And then the rest I have on my phone. So when I get to that part, I will. So I'm going to review all the movie marathons. I'm going to hang out with you guys, you know, and then I thought we would talk about Leprechaun history. And then before Fears got into movies, I dabbled in the arts. So I thought I'll do a top 10 of all of my favorite art projects that I've ever created with these two hands. So yeah. And then we're going to finally talk about Epic Universe. All right. So without further ado, because Epic Universe, they're going to open up, I believe it's in either May. It's either May or June. I can't remember. We'll have to look it up. Anyway, big shouts out to the fans. And I want to give a big shout out to Lantern and Jeremy, because Lantern, I was on his show Thursday and Friday, and then I was on Jeremy's show last night. So I slept in a little bit because it was really late whenever I went to Betty Buys, because I got done with, I almost said Larry's show, excuse me, Jeremy's show, and then I continued to watch, and then I fell asleep on the couch, didn't mean to, woke up, had some breakfast, and I had 2 eggs, and I had some oatmeal. Had some orange juice. And then we got right back to movie watching. So yeah, I don't have to go to work tomorrow, which is nice because I get St. Pattys Day off. I thought about going to Disney, but I'm a little tired. So plus I thought, well, I'm going to go to 2 conventions this weekend. I'm going to go on Saturday. I'm going to the convention with LC, the Lego convention, and then on Sunday I'm going to the Star Wars convention. So I thought, I said all the money that I was going to spend at Disney, I'll spend it this weekend at the conventions. So I think that'll be better. So yeah. So I'm just gonna stay home tomorrow and just watch a bunch of Leprechaun movies. I always watch my favorite Irish Disney movie. It's called The Luck of the Irish, and it came out when I was, I don't know, when I was 11 or 12. It's an old movie. I have it on DVD because I'm surprised I found it on DVD, but I did. They have never put it on Blu-ray ever, and they probably never will. So I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch The Boondock Saints because that has a lot of Irish stuff in it. And then I'm going to watch as many of those Leprechaun movies as I possibly can. And then I'll review everything that I watch tonight and tomorrow for St. Patty's Day the very next day. So hell yeah. And then tomorrow, I'm going to get to work on a new vlog because I'm so close to having another vlog done. So bada bing, bada boom. So yeah. All right. Let me open up the chat here. There we are. Possibly can. There we go. All right, the chat is open. The chat is live. There we go. We got one person watching. What's up? Hopefully we got some more people coming. Yeah, it is a little late though. It is a little late. So big shout out. The chat's open. So I'm sure more people will come in. As we get the show going. Big shout out to all the loving and loyal fans. And so. Let's start this off with a bang. So I'm going to show you guys every single movie that I did end up watching. So here we go. So I watched Jurassic Park. The reason why I started with this is because I actually remember going to the movie theaters with my mom, my dad, my brother, my grandma. I believe my grandma, my British grandma, not my American grandma, and we all went. And whenever I saw the raptor for the first time, it kind of scared me, and I was sitting right by my dad, and I jumped out of my seat, and my dad is the one that caught me and my popcorns, because if my dad wouldn't have caught me, the popcorn probably would have hit the floor, so I thought this was a good one to start off with. So this one, and then I watched Bloodsport. I didn't have time to watch Time Cop, but my dad loved Bloodsport, so I watched Bloodsport. Then I watched The Game. My dad loved this movie. And then I was only able to get to Alien 1 because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 Alien movies. I only got to the first Alien movie, so we're going to review that. We got to E.T. because my dad did like sci-fi, but he also liked a little bit of comedy. And then he loved Smokey and the Bandit, so I got to that. And then there's all 5 Rambos in this. I got to Rambo 2. I tried to get a little bit of everything that my dad liked, in there. And then I got to the making of RoboCop because I've already watched RoboCop on the Letterboxd app. So these are all the physical things. Now watch this. When I was watching all this, they consider all the documentaries on how you make the movie a movie. So let me go to my app. Check this out. So in total, I watched more than this. So let me just add them up. So here. So let me just put this down. So you see all these? A lot of these are the making of. So let me just open this. Oh man, I went nuts. I watched a bunch. So let me just show you. From Rogue One all the way up. So I watched, so in total, I watched this. I watched Rogue One, the making of Rogue One, Jurassic Park, the making of Jurassic Park, Return to Jurassic Park, The Matrix, Death Race, Alien, the making of Deep Space Nine, Trials and Tribulations, because my dad loved the Tribbles off of Star Trek, and I watched the episode, I watched the making of, then I watched Deep Space Nine, the episode The Way of the Warrior, the making of E.T., the E.T. Journals, E.T.E. the Extraterrestrial, The making of First Blood Part 2, and then Load 'em Up and Truck 'em, the making of Smokey and the Bandit. So, total I watched, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Total 15 movies were watched. I'm not going to review all the making of, but they consider those making of documentaries, and so you're allowed to put those on your movie watching app, my friends. So yeah. So I'm only going to review the actual physical movies that I watched, but all the bonus content, they consider it a documentary. And I was like, if they consider it on the app, then I'm not lying, I'm not cheating. If it's on there, because a few times in some of those movies, I wrote something in, like some of the behind the scenes, and they didn't pop up. But a lot of them popped up. So yeah. So a total of 15 movies were watched in honor of my dad. So yeah, there we are. Pretty cool. All right, let me just put this away. We got 5 people watching. Well, let's start things off with a bang. And the reason why I'm going so late is I wanted to have all of Friday, all of Saturday, and most of Sunday to watch as many movies as I could. So, yeah. All right, so here we go. So, let's do the weather. The weather today was actually pretty good. All right, here we go. Let me just pull it up here. In Orlando, we had 73 degrees, a high of 85, the lowest 70. In whole England, the highest was 41, and the lowest was 37. In Los Angeles, California, 58 degrees with a high of 68 and a low of 41. Wentzville, Missouri, 39 degrees, so cold. Highest 47, lowest 33. In St. Louis, it's 40 degrees, highest of 47, lowest 34. In New York City, it's 56 degrees with a high of 61 and a low of 46. In my town that I live in, it's 74 degrees with a high of 85 and a low of 65. So there we are. There we are. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all, my friends. All right, let's start this off with a top 10. Let's start off with a top 10. All right. Let me grab my pen. All right. So you guys all know Fears loves all type of art. I don't care if it's painting, sculpting, writing, acting, modeling, whatevs. I consider it art. If it's considered art, then I love it. So, before I dabbled in film, I did a lot of art. I did a lot of drawing. I did a lot of painting. So, I'm going to pick 10 of my top favorite pieces of artwork that I've made with these two hands. So, yes. Alrighty. So, top 10 my art creations. I hope I get some comments going here soon. Where is everybody? Alright. So the first thing I'm going to put down is the first doodles, the first drawings of Fears Man. I did them, like I said, like in first, second grade, and I still have the original doodles in my little sketch pad back in Missouri. So, drawings of Fears Man. And then in ninth grade, in drama class, we got to take clay and make our own mask. And I love Jim Carrey's The Mask. I made my own version of Jim Carrey's Green The Mask. So I made the mask out of clay, and then we let the clay harden, and then we painted it, and it came out pretty good. So Jim Carrey's The Mask. Let's see here. I would say the painting that I did with my ex-girlfriend, the painting of the crow, that's pretty good. Even though me and my ex don't talk anymore, I don't really like her anymore because she's nuts. I like that painting that I did of the crow. So the crow painting, I painted that all by myself. The crow painting. And then a painting that I did in film school it was a vase with flowers. So yeah. So a painting of flowers. Oh my gosh, I'm getting bombarded here. What is going on? What is all this? I think it's a troll and he's spamming the chat. Yeah, this guy's gone. That guy was I don't know, he was writing all sorts of crazy shit. There it is. I don't know who the hell that guy was. Pretty nuts. Just randomly spamming the chat. Writing a whole bunch of crazy shit. I don't know. That was nuts. I'm going to call Lantern and tell him I'm live. I don't know where everybody is. I told everybody in the Discord I was going live. I don't know. It is late at night, so people could be either going to work or getting ready for work or going to bed because it is 9:37. So yeah, let me give old Lantern a call. Let's see here. And good news, you guys, I added Yakovich as a friend on Discord. So we've been getting along so well. Let's call Yakovich, see what he's up to. Let's see here. I don't know, he may pick up, he may not. I guess he's busy. Alright, I'm gonna call Lantern. Yo!
Oh,
Yeah, what's up, dude? I almost called
What's
you.
up?
I almost called you Yakovich.
you're not that good.
I know you're not. I just called Yak and he didn't pick up. Hey man, I'm streaming.
Yeah, tell me live. Jeremy's live too.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay. I didn't know Jeremy was live.
Yeah.
So let everybody know. I tried to let everybody know in the Discord that I was live, but how many people's watching Jeremy?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm with your stream right now.
I'm streaming right now, so come and hang out, buddy. Let everybody know. Put the link to my live in the Discord like you always do.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay, because I was trying to tell people that I'm live, and I haven't had any. No one's chatted except for some troll, and I had to get rid of him. So let everybody know that that I'm live. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So when did Jeremy go live?
14 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Okay. It seems like Jeremy's mad.
Yeah, he is.
Well, I just read the title of his stream. It says "Final stream ever. Let's talk about the idiots." My lantern. Oh wow! I'm gonna click on this one. Is he mad at you? Is he mad at you?
I don't know if he is or not. What's wrong with it then?
Oh man, I may have to go in there and talk to him while I'm on my live because I don't know what's going on. Let me click on it real quick. But yeah, Lantern. I hope he's not mad at you. Did you do something to piss him off?
No.
Oh, okay, well that's good. That's good. So, Lantern, I hope you have a good St. Patty's Day tomorrow, all right?
All right, you too.
thanks, buddy. Well, I was gonna go to Disney, but I was like, man, I'm a little tired, so I'm like, I think I'm just gonna stay in and just watch a bunch of like Irish movies and stuff. So, yeah, I'll go into Jeremy's. I'll go into Jeremy's and see what's going on but by the title, he sounds pissed. All right. Did you kick him out of the stream?
No.
Okay. Well, hey, happy St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, buddy, and you stay safe, all right?
Thank you too.
Yeah, but let everybody know that I'm live.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you. Oh, wow. The look of Jeremy's stream, he seems pretty mad. So I'm going to go in to Jeremy's and see what the hell's going on. And then we'll get back to mine. I don't know what's going on. But by the title of it, he sounds pretty pissed. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna hop in there real quick. I mean, I'm gonna keep live, so keep watching. But I'm gonna just open up another window and go in. Yo, what's up, Lantern? Good to see you. Man, Jeremy sounds mad. I don't know what the hell's going on. Well, we're gonna find out. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go in there, and we shall see. Lantern sent me the link. Oh, hey, Lantern, can you send me the link so I can go in there? Oh, no, wait, I think he did. Hang on. I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is it. Oh, no, wait, that's the old one. Yeah, Lantern, send me the new one. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, that's nuts. Well, apparently, people were writing me on the Discord saying that Robbie has entered Jeremy's live and is just going nuts in there. Why did he add him back as a mod? Ugh. Why would he do that? Oh, my God. Oh, really, Bukaki? He says, I wouldn't even bother talking to the guy Robbie got into his head. God! Why? Why? Ugh. Unbelievable. I told him to never talk to that guy ever again. I talked to him. I told him to never mod him again. I told him to never have anything to do with that guy again. Oh, Lord. Hey, what's up, Bukaki? What's up, dude? Well, let me just see why Jeremy's so pissed. I'm going to go talk to him. So, give me 1 second. I'm not going to spend too much time, Bukaki. Let's see here. Lantern, you got the link so I can go in there? You got the link, Lantern? Apparently, Bukaki, that's bullshit. Why? Oh, that's driving me nuts. I told Jeremy, I said, Jeremy, the guy's bad news. Don't talk to him. Don't mod him. Don't. He says, like, this is the title of his stream. Final stream ever. Let's talk about the idiots. My Lantern, the pedophile, and his crew. Oh, shit. So he's pissed. Not only is he pissed at Lantern, but he's pissed at oh, Lord. What in the hell? What the hell? So Lantern, he's pissed off at you. That's crazy, man. It's fucking nuts. Lantern, you got the link so I can go in there? Let's see here. Let's see here. He definitely, Bukaki, Robbie is definitely a weirdo. And plus he's a pedophile, so, I mean, that's bad news. I don't even know if I should go in there, because Jeremy's already mad. You know what? I'm just going to go on with my show. I'm just going to go on with my show because I don't even think Lantern has the link, Oh, did he? Oh, damn. Jeremy blocked Lantern. Okay, yeah. You know what? I think I'm just going to go on with my show. I think it's best to just stay, out of it, Because if he's mad at everybody, then yeah, I think I'll just stay. I'll just stay out of it. I'll just stay out of it. Well, that's crazy, Lantern. That's crazy. That's crazy. Lantern says I'm blocked on Jeremy's stream. Bukaki says I wouldn't even waste my time. Yeah, if you know what, Bukaki, I told him twice. If he's pissed off at the world right now, I think the best thing is just do my show like I always do, and I'll just stay out of it because I like to stay out of drama. Anyway, back to this. So what we were doing, well, Lantern, hopefully he unblocks you, and hopefully things work out because that's crazy, man. That's pretty crazy, dude. Anyway, well, big shout out to Bukaki, big shout out to Lantern. Biscuit said he's not saying anything anyway, Fears. Oh, okay, yeah, see? Yeah. Well, Jeremy, here's my final word of advice, buddy. I don't know if you're going to listen to me, Jeremy. Look in my eyes. It's Fears. Unblock Lantern. Block Robbie. He's a pedophile. Robbie is. Block him. Walk away. Never talk to him ever again, Jeremy. That's my best advice, buddy. That's my best advice. All right, let's move on. Big shout out to Biscuit. Big shout out to Bukaki. Now everybody's here. Now it's time to party. I knew you guys would come. I was just like, for a minute, I was like, well, looks like it's just going to be me and Lantern doing a show because I only had like 2 people watching. And I was like, well, it is Sunday, but I'm like, sometimes people work on the weekends. There's been times where you guys have been too busy, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do. I gotta do a show by myself. Yo, what's up, Liz? Liz says, oh, I'm glad you've been informed, John. Well, I just found out. And I would go in there, Elizabeth, but it seems like he's pissed off at the world right now. And he blocked Lantern. So if he blocked Lantern, Jeremy's going to block me. And you know what I'm saying? I already tried twice. And he didn't listen to me. So Elizabeth says, well, I still appreciate you trying to help. I mean, I tried. But there it is. Anyway. There it is. All right. So what we're doing right now, the top 10 creations of artwork that I did. So the first one I did was the drawings of Fears Man, the first like rudimentary drawings, like the very first ones back in the day. Then when I was in 9th grade, I took some clay and I made a Jim Carrey, my own version of Jim Carrey's The Mask. And then I did that crow painting over there on the wall. And then in college, I did a painting of flowers in a tall vase. So I got that one. I would say the very first episode of Fears Man is a piece of artwork. They're all pieces of artwork, but the first one has got to be my fave. So Fears Man cartoon. The very first vlog I ever made, it was called Going to the Dentist. So that was the very first vlog artwork. So first vlog. Let's see. I need 4 more. Let's see here. Elizabeth says, anyway, moving on. Howdy, Lantern. Well, big shout out to Liz. What up? Liz, I literally ran out of St. Patrick's Day shirts, you guys. Like, I wore every single one of them, so they're all in the laundry right now, and I'm actually doing laundry night right now, so after the stream, I'm going to go and do the rest of my laundry, and then I was going to go to Disney, but since I'm going to 2 conventions this weekend, I'm just going to save my money, go hang out with LC, and I'm just going to watch a bunch of Irish films tomorrow. So I'm going to watch as many of those Leprechaun movies, and then my favorite Irish Disney Channel movie called The Luck of the Irish. I found it on DVD. They didn't put it on Blu-ray, but I remember watching that like when I was like 10 or 11. So yeah. This is like picking your favorite child. This is true. It's going to be hard because I love all the artwork, Liz, you know? So it's going to be hard to pick 10, but I shall do my very best. Let's see here. Probably the drawings of all the villains that I made up for Fears Man. So villains of Fears Man. And then I remember, I think I was like in 5th or 6th grade. I had my sketch pad out, and my teacher said, I want you to look down at the floor and either look at your left foot or your right foot and draw a picture of your leg and your shoe. And so I have a picture in my sketch pad somewhere back in Missouri of part of my jeans and then my tennis shoe. So my tennis shoe drawing. So I remember that one. And then I did a painting of the ocean. And now, let's see, I need one more. Elizabeth says, Sunday laundry is a tradition over my way, too. Yeah, I try to do laundry on Monday, and I try to do it on Sunday. So I don't have to do any of that crap, like, during the week, you know? So, yeah. All right, I need one more piece of artwork. Let's see here. Lantern says, shout out to the chat. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. I would say the very first live stream I ever did was a piece of artwork, because that was the very first time I was doing it. So, first live stream. Well, Lantern, that is a bummer. That is a bummer, because you and Jeremy, you know, were good friends. So, I hope you and Jeremy get to be friends again. I think he's just having a bad day. I'm sure he'll unblock you. I just don't understand. You guys have told him how bad Pick Rob is. I've told him. Lantern's told him. I don't get it. I don't understand, but it's whatever. I literally was like this close. I was like, Jeremy, block, Pick Rob. And now he's made Pick Rob a mod. Anyway, it is what it is. Anyway. All right, let's see. What's next? Well, I didn't get to this last time, so for the second topic, I'm going to do it right now. They're almost done building Epic Universe, so I pulled this up, and it's going to tell us some information about it. I'm really excited because I want to go to it. I've went to all 4 Disney parks. I've went to Islands of Adventure. I've went to Universal Studios before. I've went to SeaWorld, you know, with my family and stuff. And then whenever my buddy Eric lived down here. But they've been working on Epic Universe for years. And now it's finally going to open up. I think it's in May or June of this year. So, let's see. Information on Epic Universe. So, yeah, so it says, Epic Universe, the portal opens up May 22nd, 2025. All right, so here's all the information. So listen to this. I'm very excited. Now, I don't have a season pass. I don't have a season pass, but I cannot wait to go. Let's see. Bukaki says, Jeremy has said 50 times he's leaving YouTube and blah, blah, blah. Oh, is he not? So now he's leaving YouTube? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Wow. Well, you know what? It's best to just stay out of it, you guys. Because if he blocked Lantern, then he's going to take it out on me and block me. And then if Liz tries to go in there and say something, then he'll block Liz and, you know. So it says, Epic Universe. Grand opening May 22nd, 2025. And then let me scroll down. So, wow. Wow. Oh, my Lord. It says, get ready for more ways to experience the Universal experience. 4 amazing theme parks. So now you've got Universal Studios, Florida. Now you got Islands of Adventure. And now you got Volcano Bay. And I went to Volcano Bay. And now you've got Universal Epic Universe, which I'm going to click on right now. And it should give me all the information. Because there's so much shit in here. It says 5 immersive worlds, 1 amazing theme park, opens up May 22nd. Are you ready for 5 amazing worlds to walk through? Well, Epic Universe is the park for you. So it says explore this mind-blowing worlds of Epic Universe, opening up May 22nd, 2025. And so the worlds are, let's see here, Super Nintendo World, How to Train Your Dragon, Island of Berk, I don't know what that is. Dark Universe, and the Universal Park. So those are all the worlds. Oh wow. Well, I'm very excited. So you got let's see, and then you scroll down and it tells more about it. So the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic, so that's the first world, then Super Nintendo World, and then Dark Universe, and it says, from the experiments of Dr. Frankenstein to a shadow landscape where all of the universal monsters roam. Dark Universe is a world of myth and mystery. So that's the third one. And then it says, then the Super Nintendo World. At Super Nintendo World, you'll experience a new way to play video games and much more, from challenging Bowser on the Mario Kart ride to venturing through Donkey Kong's country. Oh, wow. And then Harry Potter's Wizard World. Everybody knows that. That's pretty self-explanatory. I never really got into how you train your dragons. And then the Universal Park. Step into a lush green world where thrills, chills, and entertainment, dining, and shopping lead to all the other worlds in the park. Okay, so that means that the 5th world is like a dining experience. Well, I would have to say the 2 that excite me the most would probably be Super Nintendo World and then Dark Universe, because I love all the Universal Monster movies. You know, I haven't watched them all, but I'm getting. So far, I've watched Dracula, Mummy, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and Frankenstein. Which, by the way, you know how Walter gave me this? I forgot to look on the back. Walter actually threw this in. I had no idea that this was on the back, because I was cleaning up my apartment today, and I saw this. So I don't even know what this is, so I'm going to stick my hand in and grab this. So he threw this in as an extra goodie. I did not even know that this was behind it. So, oh, it's a postcard. So it says, greetings from the Bates Motel. Enjoy cozy cabins with nice soft beds, color TVs, and hot showers. Well, another movie prop. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Look, it says Bates Motel, located on Old Highway, Highway 10 from Sacramento, and then it's got the Bates Motel number right there. Oh wow, that's pretty awesome. Yo, what's up, Fangirl Kate? What's up? So that's pretty cool that Walter. I had no idea it was on the back. I had no idea it was on there until I finally took down my tree. The only thing I have to do is break it down. Today, while I was watching movies, I took most of the lights off and I took all of the ornaments off. So tomorrow, I'm going to break down the tree. So finally, it's gone. Finally. So I don't want to lose this. So I'm going to put this back in here. But Walter, thank you very much, my friend. Another prop. There it is. There it is. All right, let's see. Let's see. Elizabeth says, so emotional, best to steer clear. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do if I'm being honest. Biscuit said, is Nintendo only Mario? No, I would think that it's all the Nintendo type of stuff, you know. But yeah. Fangirl Kate says, you look handsome, Fears. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I just shaved, too. I was growing out some strands, you know. It was getting pretty long and kind of straggly. So I had to go shave it all off, motherfucker. That's right. All right, let's continue on. So, yes, you got the Wizarding Worlds of Harry Potter, Super Nintendo World. I'll be honest, though. Out of all 5 parks, I'm really looking forward to only these 2. So whenever I go, I'm going to wait till it opens, and then I'm going to buy a ticket. I'm going to go to Super Nintendo World, do a vlog there, and then I'm going to go to Dark Universe with all the Universal monsters. Those are the only 2 that I care about. I could care less about Harry Potter. I could care less about How to Train Your Dragon. I could care less about the Universal Park dining experience. So, yeah. So, those are the only 2 I'm really looking forward to. Hell yeah. And it says it starts May 22nd, 2025. So, they're going to open up their doors pretty soon. And let's see how much a ticket is. Let's see how much a ticket is for one day. Because I'm sure they have ticket prices up on their website now. So let's see here. Here we go. Opens May 22nd. Find tickets. Here we go. Find tickets. And let's see here. Scroll down to buy tickets. Oh, there it is. Explore ticket pricing. Okay. Let's see how much this is. Okay, and then... Oh, here we go. A one-day ticket. Ooh, that's pretty pricey. Damn. A one-day ticket is $100. Ah! Damn. Damn. That's crazy. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Let's see here. How much is 2 days? 2 days is $144. Holy crap. That's nuts. And you know what? I actually get it cheaper because I'm a Florida resident. So I can only imagine if you're not a Florida resident. Damn. That's expensive. Holy shit. It's crazy. So, if you're a Florida resident, it's really $116.50. So that's not bad. That's not too shabby for 2 days. Because if I'm going to go, I'm going to get my money's worth, and I would probably pay for 2 days at $116. So, it's not too bad. So, what I'll probably do is I'll probably just wait for a weekend and just go like Saturday and Sunday for $116. But I'm going to wait till the park opens, and then I'm going to get all the deals and stuff on the website. But that's not too bad for 2 days. So, not too shabby. So, yeah. It sounds exciting. But again, I'm really excited for only those 2 worlds. Because those are the only 2 worlds that I really give a damn about. So, yeah. What's up, Pretend Stories? Good to see you, my friend. And thanks, everybody, for watching. Yo, Visions! What's up? What's up, dude? Well, you got here just in time. I was just talking about... you didn't miss much, Visions. I just did the top 10 pieces of artwork that I made, you know, when I was younger. So I'll read them off. Because before I started dabbling in movies and editing and all that bullshit, I love any type of artwork. Painting, sculpting, writing, drawing, acting, modeling, whatever. If it's considered artwork, then the Fears Man loves it. So I did top 10 my art creations. The very first drawings of Fears Man. When I was in drama class in ninth grade, we got to make our own mask out of clay. And I went up to the teacher and said, can I make a mask that already exists? And she said, what do you mean, Fears? And I said, well, I love Jim Carrey's The Mask. I said, can I make my own version of that green mask? She went, yeah. She goes, do whatever you want. She's like, just put a lot of detail in it, because she said the more detail, the more better your grade. So I just took the clay, and then I drew the little lines down it, and I painted it green. And I still have it. It's in Missouri in a box somewhere. So that was number 2. Number 3 is the crow painting that I painted when me and my ex went painting together. And really, the art teacher that helped us paint it, she said, do a white line, for the crow. But I remember in Brandon Lee's Crow movie, he had a red eyeball. So I was like, hey, can I just, take a little red paint? And she was like, yeah, you can do that. Then in college, I did a painting of some flowers in a vase. And then I would consider the first Fears Man cartoon a piece of artwork, because that's the longest one we've done. That one was 22 minutes, I believe. The very first vlog I did, I would consider a piece of artwork. All the villains that I drew for Fears Man. And then when I was in 5th grade in art class, my teacher said, look down at your foot, whether it was your left or right leg, and draw your foot. So I drew my pant leg, which was jeans, and then I drew my shoe. And then I did a painting of the ocean. And then for number 10, I did my very first live stream ever. And then I just talked about Universal Studios is opening a new park on May 22nd, and I cannot wait to go. I'm going to go like a couple weeks after, so it's freshly opened, and once I go, I'll film it, I'll vlog it, I'll put it up, and then I'll do a full-on review. I only care about 2 worlds, though. Nintendo World and the Dark Universe with all the Universal monsters, so hell yeah. All right, let me get back to the chat here, because the chat's flowing. Now the chat's really flowing. All right. Let's see. Bukaki says, hello, Pretend Stories. How's the couch surfing going? Catch some sick waves. Oh, I thought you meant me. I said, well, the movie marathon is completed. So, yeah. So, Visions, you missed this part. I watched a total of 15 movies. 15. But I'm not going to review all of them, because some of them on my app is like the making of, and I watched a lot of documentaries because my dad loved documentaries. So I watched a few documentaries, and then I watched a bunch of normal movies. So these are the movies that I watched, my friend, in honor of my dad. Jurassic Park, because I remember going to the theater with my dad, my mom, my brother, and my British grandmother, and I got so scared. I think I was 10 or 11. The raptor freaked me the hell out, and I jumped out of my seat. My dad caught me and my popcorn, and if he wouldn't have caught me, all that popcorn would have hit the floor, and that's some expensive shit. You get a popcorn and a soda, you're looking at like $10 right off the bat, So I started with this, and then I watched a little bit of Bloodsport. I didn't get to Time Cop. I wanted to, but I just ran out of time. So I watched Bloodsport. The Game. My dad loved this movie. I got to one Alien movie. The first Alien movie. And then I got to E.T. Smokey and the Bandit, because my dad did like comedies a little bit. He really liked action and sci-fi. This is both. It's an action adventure and it's a comedy. So yeah. So I had to watch that. Then I got to one Rambo. So I didn't get to any RoboCop. So yeah. I watched Rambo 2. First Blood Part 2. And then I watched the making of Robo. And the Letterboxd considered that a movie. So yeah. So here, I'll show you guys all the movies in my phone. I'll show you all the makings of, so people don't think that I'm lying. So here we go. So I got to, all right, so here we go. So from, let's see here. Remember when I reviewed The Matrix and all that? So the movie marathon starts after The Matrix stuff. So I watched Rogue One, the making of Rogue One, a Star Wars story, Jurassic Park, the making of Jurassic Park, Return to Jurassic Park, behind the scenes, The Matrix, Death Race, Alien, the making of Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, Trials and Tribulations, which was one of my dad's favorite episodes on Deep Space Nine, because me and him watched it together. Then I watched Deep Space Nine, that episode. Then I watched Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, The Way of the Warrior, when Worf is introduced. Then the making of E.T., the extraterrestrial, the E.T. Journals, which is another documentary. Then E.T. the movie, and then the making of Rambo 2, We Get to Win This Time, and then Load 'Em Up and Trucking, the making of Smokey and the Bandit. So a total of 15 movies, my friend. So, Dad, I love you. That was all for you. I tried to get to as many movies and documentaries as I possibly could, so 15's pretty good. Next year, whenever I honor my dad again this way, because this is a nice way to honor my dad, next year I'm going to do the same thing. My goal is to watch more than 16 movies on my dad's birthday weekend. So, that's the goal. That is the goal, my friends. Anyway, but that's not too bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's see here. Pretend Story says, all good, Bukkake. Just had half a bagel and some fries from the strip mall. Nice! I love French fries. Vision says, okay, Mr. Lantern. And then Bukkake says, hell yeah, Pretend Stories. Let's see here. I'm trying to catch up. I'm a little tired. But yeah. Well, I don't really mind that artwork for Pretend Stories because I painted it, you know. Just when I painted it, that was that time of my life that I was with her, you know. But I'm not gonna get rid of it because that painting took a long time to paint. That was like, I think that painting took me 2 hours to paint. So I'm not gonna get rid of it. So yeah. Let's see. Vision says, I wish I would have gotten that Dune popcorn bucket. I still haven't seen it, Visions. I want to see the old Dunes. Because I don't know if these new Dunes are like a sequel to like the old ones, or is it a reboot? Let me know in the chat, you guys. Are all the new Dune movies a sequel to the old ones? Because my buddy Eric even said, oh yeah, Fears, I've seen the old ones. And I'm like, are they any good? He's like, Fears, the old ones are fucking badass. And I was like, all right, I said, I will add them to the list. So they're on the list. I will watch them. But I'm going to watch the old ones. And then I was so busy with the marathon, I was like, I'm not going to church this week. So I'm not going to be able to go to church this weekend because this Saturday I'm going to the Lego convention with LC. And then after the Lego convention, I think we're going to play some video games. So hopefully on Saturday, we get a Resident Evil video game stream. Hell yeah. I want to kill some motherfucking zombies, hang out with you guys, and hang out with LC. So I'm killing 3 birds with 1 stone. Sunday, I'm going to Jeff's awesome Star Wars convention. Jeff, when you watch this, buddy, because Jeff watches almost every one of my streams and almost every one of my vlogs. Jeff, I'm here to say it right now. Your fucking Star Wars conventions are amazing. He never fails on the Star Wars. They're good. Yeah. The only one that I wish I would have got is when the 5th and final Indiana... Well, they say that Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is the last one. I think they're going to wait until Harrison Ford passes away, and then they're going to get a new guy. Because Indiana Jones is such an iconic character. You know, there's many more adventures to tell, you know. But on the website, it said, we have a collector's cup for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. What happens? I get there. Oh, no, we don't have one. And I was like, motherfucker, you said you had it on your fucking website. Now, I didn't say that to her, but in my head I was saying that. What I really said was, oh, then someone must have messed up because on your website it says you do. And she was like, really? And I said, yeah. So she looked and said, oh, somebody must have, messed up because we don't. We thought we were going to get some in. And I was like, oh, okay, never mind. So then I just bought a normal cup and I got some popcorn and then I went in and watched the movie. Was like, all right, number 5, not the best Indiana Jones, but it was decent. And I said, all right, thanks very much. And then I walked out. So I wish I would have gotten that one. And then I wish I would have I got the very little tiny bar cup because that's all they had left for Beetlejuice. I said, hey, do you have any more Beetlejuice collector's cups? And she said, the only thing we have is the bar cup. And if you guys remember from my vlog, I looked at the manager because she's cool as hell. She lets me film in there. She's like, Fears, I love your vlogs. Go fucking nuts. You can film whatever you want in my movie theater. And I'm like, yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. And I said, do you have any collector's cups left? And she's like, no, not one left. And I was like, damn it. But she's like, but you're in luck, Fears. We got some bar cups left, if you want to get a beer. And I was like, I'll get a beer. So I got a beer off camera. And then I bought the bar cup. And I use that cup all the time at home. So there you are. So it all worked out. But yeah, I just haven't had a need to go to the movie theaters. Because I've got so much to watch. It's like having a movie theater, you know what I'm saying? So, but I am curious to go see the Red Hulk movie, but a lot of you guys said it was crap, and you're like, Fears, just wait till it comes out on Blu-ray. And Randall said it was kind of crap too. And I'm like, oh man, I was expecting more. Because it has Harrison Ford in it. I thought it was going to be fucking legendary. I thought it was going to be fucking great. Apparently not. So yeah. So let's see. Vision says, for my dad's birthday, I'm going to make Lantern stream for 24 hours. Hell yeah, Visions. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, if I can be there, I don't know if I'll be there for 24 hours hanging out with you guys, but I'll be there as much as I can, because I got to go to worko and I need to get my naps in, because at a certain point, Fears' body just shuts down, Let's see. The new Dune movies are a retelling. Okay. Had way too much. Oh, okay. Cool. Joey said, I got that bucket. Oh, from the Dune ones? Nice, Joey. What's up, Joey? Good to see you. Well, I just wish, if I would have, I just wish, I know it's not her fault, though, so I'm not mad at that manager, because that manager at the Epic Theater that I go to, she's so badass. She lets me film whatever I want. Like, one time she let me get behind the counter, and I was filming behind the counter and shit and all that. I just wish they would have had an Indiana Jones cup. Just one. What's up, Steven? He says, what's up, Fears? I'm sorry I'm so late. Don't worry about it. No worries, buddy. No worries. I just tell people get here whenever you can get here. So no worries whatsoever. Yeah. Oh shit. Let's see. I thought the bucket hype would die down more. A few just sold recently around $100 with shipping. What, for Dune? Holy shit. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. Holy crap. That is a lot. Damn. Or as I say to Lantern, damn. That's nuts. Let's see. A friend of mine, Dune poster in his house and asks, oh, okay. Oh, shit. Fuck. I think John can relate. What can I relate to? Alright, I think I'm all caught up. Vision says LOL. I know, I'm tired. A lot of movie watching. All right. Let's see. What's next? All right, time for some reviews. I'm going to start with Smokey and the Bandit, my friends. So, All right, so Smokey and the Bandit. It gets a 10 out of 10. I love this movie. Burt Reynolds, Sally Fields. Sally Fields was pretty hot back then, Now, she's an old grandma lady now, but back then, pretty fucking sexy. Hell yeah. Very cool car. The black Trans Am. Pretty awesome. So, cool movie car. And they have one of those black Trans Ams at that Desertland Park where I took Eric with all those movie cars. So I got to see one close up. I don't know if it was the exact one from the movie or if it was just a replica, but I saw it with my own two eyes. Hell yeah. So cool movie cars, good action. Sally Fields is hot. She's pretty hot. 10 out of 10. I'd say my two favorite scenes, the first one where she's all like, why don't you let me out? I'll catch a cab. And he's like, oh, too late now. And they jump across that bridge. The bridge is out. And right before that scene, they're driving. And then they see the bridge is out sign. And he's like, that's not good. And he turns around. And he drives about halfway down the road. And the cops are coming. And he's like, and that's worse. And then he turns around. And then Sally Field plays Carrie, a.k.a. Frog. And she's like, why don't you just let me out? I can catch a cab. And he's like, too late now. And he fucking right over the fucking bridge, lands, and just keeps going. So that's the first scene. So the bridge jump, legendary. And then the second favorite scene is when the bandit stops and he's filling up his gas and he goes in and he's gonna let Carrie go, a Frog go, and he goes, well, and he stops at that bus stop / like restaurant, and he's like, I guess you can get your ticket over there. And then he's like, hey Frog, you gonna be all right? And she's like, yeah, I'm all right. I'm always all right. And then so she leaves, and so you think she's gone, right? Then he goes in, and he's like, can I have a couple of cheeseburgers to go and a glass of iced tea? And the lady's like, yeah, sure. And so he's like, how much do I owe you, ma'am? And back then, 2 burgers and a glass iced tea, she says $1.50. So $1.25. That's pretty good for two cheeseburgers and 1 glass iced tea. I wish that's how it was today. But this is like 1970 style. Not too bad for $1.25. And he's sipping his iced tea, and then all of a sudden, Jackie Gleason, the guy that plays Buford T. Justice, comes in, starts screaming, hollering. Time for a direct quote. He goes, give me a Diablo sandwich and a Dr. Pepper and make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry. Then he goes over to his son and says, you want something? And he's like, give me some hush puppies, Daddy. He's like, we haven't got time for that crap. And he goes, man, son of a bitch. And then the lady comes and says, Diablo and Doc. And he's like, oh, thank you, nice lady. Starts eating. The bandit says, you must be in a hell of a hurry, huh, Sheriff? And he goes, you bet your ass on that one, boy. And he's like, who you chasing? Somebody chasing you? And he's like, nobody's chasing me, boy. He goes, I'm chasing a goddamn maniac all the way from Texas. And he goes, oh, really? And he goes, what is he? Some type of bank robber? He's like, bank robbing? He goes, bank robbing is baby shit compared to what this guy's doing. Almost killed 20 law officers, driving through people's backyards, knocking down mailboxes. He goes, he's got a broad in the car, took her across the state line. That's a man act. I don't think he's got her permission, and that's kidnapping. How's that for hijinks? That's probably my favorite. So the restaurant scene is probably the best scene out of the entire movie. So if you guys have not seen this, you must. It's fucking hilarious. You must see it. You must watch it. I'm totally going to recommend it, so watch it. So, restaurant scene. recommending it. So yeah, 15 movies in honor of my dad. That's not too bad. I was trying to make it like an even 20, but I mean, I was watching them. I really only stopped for like meal times and to use the restroom, and then as soon as those were done, I just hopped right back on the couch and just kept on watching. So yeah, there we are. All right, E.T. It's a comedy. It's a family movie. I remember watching it with my dad, and it's sci-fi, so it's all of those. Oh my God. Mr. Lantern says Jeremy is unblocking everyone. Well, that's good. That's good. I don't know why he had to block everybody in the fucking first place, you know? Anyway, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll get back to this. Oh, shit. I'm too tired to go to Disney tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to wear my Leprechaun t-shirt, and I'm going to do a couple shots for you guys, and then I'm going to watch as many of those Leprechaun movies as I possibly can. So, yeah. Just go ahead and study E.T. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Oh, man. Fucking hell, I'm tired. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I need stronger coffee because this ain't doing it. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Oh. Well, Fears is going to try because I haven't had dinner yet, so whenever I don't have dinner, and I haven't had a nap in a while, I may cut the stream short because I've already went an hour. I'm getting a little tired. Anyway, I'll try and get through as much as I possibly can, my friends. So, yeah. All right. There we go. So, E.T. It gets a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. My two favorite scenes, probably the iconic scene where he's riding his bike with E.T. and he gets to the top of the mountain and he goes off the mountain and he's like riding his bike, you know, through the air. That's an iconic scene. So, the bike ride. And then probably the ending. The ending is very sad, but it's a very good ending. So, the ending is probably my second favorite scene. Good old Steven Spielberg movie. Yeah, dude. Steven Spielberg, one of my heroes. So, Steven is one of my heroes. He's a good director. He knows how to direct a good movie, my friends. So yeah. There it is. God, I'm fucking tired. Oh shit. Oh, well, thank you, Biscuit. Biscuit says, happy St. Patrick's Day Eve, y'all. Y'all. Hell yeah. Happy St. Patrick's Day Eve to you guys. And I'm going to be celebrating St. Patrick's with you guys tomorrow. And I'll have one of my St. Patty's Day shirts on. The only reason why I'm wearing this green shirt is I wore every single St. Patty's Day shirt I have, I believe. You know what? I forgot that I've got a black. I've got two black St. Patty's Day shirts. I should have wore those. I forgot. I've got the one that I bought off of Visions, and then there's a black St. Patty's Day shirt that has the Irish cross on it, and I got it for like $8 at Walmart. So I should have wore that today. Oh, well, it still counts. I'm wearing green. All right. I didn't get to many Alien movies. I got to one for my dad. I was trying to, one, get to as many types of movies that my dad likes. Two, I was trying to get to movies that I hadn't watched yet and put on my letterbox so I can put them on my letterbox. So, yeah. So I've watched all these, but I just haven't put them in my letterbox. So I thought, well, it only counts if you rewatch it, then you review it, and then you log it in your letterbox. There you are. As long as they have green, or else you get pinched. This is true. So I'm good. So I'm going to be wearing green tomorrow. I'm either going to wear a green one tomorrow, or I'm going to wear my Leprechaun in the Hood shirt that I got off of Visions. Because Visions, that's a pretty dope shirt. He's all smoking weed, and it's got that little phrase on it or some shit like, "Hi, me lass, let's smoke some grass," or some shit like that. And as soon as I saw that on your website, I was like, I'm buying that fucking Leprechaun shirt off of Vision's website. Hell yeah. All right, so Alien 1. It's so damn good. If you guys have never seen it, it's fucking amazing. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. First of all, you've got good heroes. The woman, Sigourney Weaver, she plays a strong woman hero. Then you got a good villain, the 10-foot fucking alien going fucking nuts killing people, So, good heroes. Good villain. Nice camera work, So, nice shots in the movie. Good director. How do you say his name? Ridley Scott. Good director. Let's see. My two favorite scenes. I don't remember the guy's name, but the guy in the movie that's looking for the cat, and he's got the Hawaiian shirt on and he's got the baseball cap on. He looks up, and when he looks up, there's all these chains like coming down like from the ceiling, and he looks up, the fucking alien shoots that thing out of his mouth, hits him in the chest, grabs him, and like sucks him up into the air duct. Great death. So that's my favorite death, and that's my favorite scene. So, Hawaiian guy dies. I just forgot his name. I forgot what his name is in the, I forgot his character name, but you guys know which guy I'm talking about. The Hawaiian shirt guy. And no, I don't like it just because, he has a Hawaiian shirt. It's just a good scene and it's a good death. So, yeah. And then my second favorite scene, probably when she kicks the alien. I can't remember. She kicks the alien in the face or in the chest, and the alien goes flying out into space, and then the alien crawls back into the ship in that little access tube, because she's like, just fucking die, bitch, just die. I'd be doing the same thing. Hey, die, you alien fuck. And he kicks her out, he kicks the alien out into space, and the motherfucking alien crawls back in the tube. And I'm like, oh my God, this son of a bitch just will not die, So, kicking the alien out into space. It's a good scene. Yes, I would recommend it. Recommend it. Good sci-fi. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see. Steven says, I'm not sure if I have anything green to wear. Anything, Steven. Anything will work. So make sure you guys, every one of you guys in the chat, make sure you're wearing some green tomorrow. Because if not, what the hell? Vision says, split them down the middle and then sew them together. Hell yeah, Visions. Hell yeah. Vision says, I goofed not putting green on that one. Not really, Visions, because your favorite color is black. You're goth. So when I bought it, I was like, well, I know exactly the reason why he didn't put any green in it. Because Leprechaun in the Hood, it's much more darker and much more goofier than all the others. 2, I said Visions, his favorite color is black. So most of your merchandise is black. I mean, every once in a while you'll throw like a white shirt. And if you get a white shirt, then it's got black lettering on it. So I was like, well, I know 100% why he didn't put that in green. So even though it doesn't have any green, I still love it. I wear that Leprechaun shirt all the time. Even when it's not, I still wear it when it's not even St. Patrick's Day. I wore it a couple times last year near Halloween, So, yeah. I don't think you goofed up, my friend. Or at least not in my eyes, my friend. Let's see here. Let's see. My jeans are grass stained, so I'm all set. There you go. Good idea, Pretend Stories. Sorry you don't have access to a laundry yet. Yeah. I hope your situation changes, Pretend Stories. Because yeah, you've been trying to get back on track for a while now. So yeah. Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm tired. Oh, I appreciate that, Visions. I don't need any beer money for tomorrow. I'm all set. The only thing I need for tomorrow, I need some more lemonade because I ran out of lemonade to pour my vodka shots into. I can't drink that Crystal Skull just straight, so I need a chaser. So tomorrow, I'm gonna go to Walmart and get some lemonade, and then I'll be ready to rock and roll. But I appreciate the gesture, my friend. But I'm good. I don't need any beer money. I'm good. I appreciate that, though. Let's see. Steven says, the new Captain America movie, it's all right. I just watched it. Well, see, the thing is, Steven, is I don't know if I want to go to the theater and waste my money on it, because my friend Randall said it was crap. A couple people, in the chat, in the community said it was. Half the people in the community are like, yeah, it's all right, Fears. It's worth watching at least once. Other people said it was crap. So I may just wait and, if it's cheap on Blu-ray, then I'll get it. I'm really saving up my money because I want to buy the Book of Boba Fett on Blu-ray, and I want to buy The Mandalorian Season 3 because I love the first 2 seasons. And then Yakov told me, Fears, before you watch Mandalorian Season 3, you gotta watch Book of Boba Fett, because they only made 1 season of that. And I looked, not yesterday, but the day before, I looked up how much The Mandalorian is on Blu-ray, and that was like, I think, $25. And the Book of Boba Fett was like 15, so I was like, that's not bad. That's not bad. So, yeah. So, plus, there's no need for me to go to the movie theater because, A, I've got a movie theater over here. I am making a dent, though, because remember, it was up to here, and then I've got it all the way down to here. So, I've definitely made a dent. So, we're working on it. And then as soon as I fill all this up, I'm taking Vision's advice and taking all the movies and television shows off that shelf, putting that shelf right here, putting the rest of these on that shelf, and then buying 2 new shelves from IKEA, putting one right there, the newest one, putting all my TV stuff back on it, then putting another shelf in my room and putting more movies on that. So there you go. It's going to take a while, though, to fill this one up because I've barely even... There's so much space on this shelf, I haven't even made a dent yet, So, yeah. God, I'm fucking tired. Holy shit. I'm so glad I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Yes! I love it. I can sleep in and be a lazy shit tomorrow, watching some Leprechaun movies. I'm going to do a little bit more editing tomorrow. And you know what, Visions? I forgot to get some McDonald's burgers for my dad because my dad, Visions gave me the idea. He goes, well, Fears, since you're honoring your dad, you should try to eat like one of his favorite meals. My dad loved, if Emo's Pizza was available in Florida, I would do that because my dad, you know how much like I love Emo's Pizza? My dad fucking loved Emo's Pizza. Like, one of the coolest things, whenever I told that security company to like get fucked, I'm like, no job is more important than my dad, and I took your guys' advice, and I spent the last like 6 weeks hanging out with my dad. One day my dad was just getting sick and tired of like hospital food because they had him in that hospice. And he's like, John, do me a favor. He's like, would you run to like Emo's and just get me a pizza? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, what do you want? And he's like, oh, well, you know what I like, pepperoni and sausage. And I'm like, well, which one? I'm like, Dad, sometimes you like just sausage, just pepperoni. And he's like, I'm hungry. He goes, get both toppings. And I was like, well, cool. I said, while I'm out, I said, I'm going to get myself one. And then I looked at my brother. My mom was like, you guys want anything? I said, it's on me. And my mom was like, no, I already ate. And then my brother was like, no, I'm not hungry. I was like, all right. My dad started to pull out his wallet and to give me some money. And I was like, Dad, don't worry about it. He's like, you sure? I was like, yeah, of course I'm sure. I said, just rest. I was like, Dad, just rest. I'm going to go get some Emo's Pizza. So it was so cool. I got to sit with him and we were like watching movies like in the hospice Visions, fucking eating Emo's Pizza. And I was like, hell yeah, just hanging out with my dad. Fucking great. But I forgot to eat a meal in honor of my dad. So I think I'm going to break because I gave up fast food for Lent, but it's worth it. I think tomorrow for my dad loved Burger King, so I think tomorrow. But he liked Burger King and he liked McDonald's. So one of them, I think I'm gonna get some burgers tomorrow in honor of my dad. Because I didn't want to go out because that would have wasted time. I was like, I'm gonna watch as many movies as possible to honor my dad. And I think I did pretty good. 15 movies. Hell yeah. So tomorrow, I think that's what I'm going to do for lunch. So yeah. And then while I'm out and about, I'm going to grab some lemonade so I can get some shots of the most amazing drink ever. A little bit of Crystal Skull. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see. Vision says, no worries, that was intended. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, Visions. I thought you meant it for me. I was like, I'm good. I've got enough money, no worries. Vision says, no worries, that was intended. Oh, for Pretend Stories. I apologize. Pretend Story says, Exhume Visions, thanks, friend. I appreciate you looking out. He's a good dude, Pretend Stories. And you know what, man? I hope your I hope your situation gets better. I really do, Pretend Story, because that fucking bitch, I mean, I don't think you'll get mad. She took you for everything you had and basically said, all right, Pretend Stories, fuck you, get out of my house. And now you're like homeless and shit, you know? So I would have been like, oh, fuck me, fuck you, you know? It sucks that you don't have any family, because if I would have got homeless, I would call my brother, I'd call my mom, be like, hey, I need some help to get back on my feet, you know? So, Pretend Stories, I'm sure you've already tried this, but I'm trying to give you some advice. If you have any family, I would reach out to any family, or even a friend, if a friend could help you out, like if you could stay with a friend, and like maybe like crash on his couch, you know, while you're trying to look for work and stuff, that would probably help too, you know? So, yeah. Let's see. Steven says, ever since Endgame has been no good, Marvel movies besides Spider-Man, no help. I mean, there's some superhero movies, Steven, that are crap, that are fucking garbage. Other ones are really good, you know? But I get what you're saying. But that's Hollywood. Some movies are good, some movies are crap, you know, so you kind of have to, it's a balancing act, my friend. Let's see. Vision says, no problem, Pretend Stories. We all need a helping hand now and then. See, that's why Visions is a cool dude, you know? That's why I'm honored to be your friend, Visions. Hell yeah. Plus, you're a funny guy. You make me laugh. Not last night, but when we were in Lantern's the last 2 Lantern shows, I laughed so hard. I'm not even afraid to tell you guys. I was laughing so hard in the last 2 Lantern shows, I almost shit my pants. I'm not even kidding. You know, Lantern's fucking hilarious. Larry's making me laugh, and then I'm making Larry laugh. Then Visions is making Larry laugh. I'm making Visions laugh. I love hanging out with the guys, man. I love hanging out with the guys. And so Lantern's either sleeping or shitting his ass off or farting his ass off. And then you got the 3 Musketeers in there, and we always have a good time. It's always funny as hell in there. I'll roll in, and I'm like, hey, Larry, what's Lantern doing? Larry will be like, oh, you know, Fierce, same old, same old. He's, you know, falling asleep in the background. I'm like, yeah, you know, pretty much. So, it's always a good time. But yeah, the last 2 times, I was laughing so hard. I almost shit my ass off. Almost. So, yeah. Steven says, let me know when you're going to pick up the Ghostbuster thing. I will, Steven. I would pick it up tomorrow, but I know for a fact that little post office. Well, actually, I don't know. Whenever I go out for lunch, I'm almost guaranteeing you they're going to be shut for St. Patty's Day because they always shut their door for, like, major holidays, but St. Patrick's Day isn't as big as, like, you know, Christmas or Easter or anything. So if it's open tomorrow, Steven, excuse me, I had to burp. I apologize. I was about to talk and then I was like, hang on. If it's open tomorrow, Steven, I'm going to grab it and then I'll just unbox it tomorrow. So I appreciate it in advance. If it is closed, Steven, then I'll just wait till Tuesday. And I know it'll be open on Tuesday and then I'll pick it up then, my friend. But thank you in advance for sending Fears not just fan mail, but some Ghostbuster fan mail. Hell yeah. I'm excited. I cannot wait, my friend. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Vision says 15 movies in 2 days is, well, it wasn't just 2 days, Visions. I started watching movies all of Friday because Friday was my dad's actual birthday. So all of Friday, all of Saturday, and then most of Sunday. So 2.5 days. 2.5 days. That's why I waited till like 9:30, you know, to start the stream because I was like, well, I want all day on Sunday to watch as many movies as I can. So yeah. Joey said, how did you watch 15 movies in 24 hours? Well, it was more than 24 hours, Joey, but I'll show you. So I watched this one. I watched the first Alien movie. I watched The Game. I didn't have time to watch Time Cop, but I watched Bloodsport because it's a 2-movie package. Jurassic Park. And then I watched the second Rambo. And then, let me grab my phone so people know I'm not lying. Joey, my dad loved a lot of documentaries, and he loves he loved how movies were made. Not as much as me, but he would watch documentaries. So that Letterboxd app considers, it doesn't do all the making of the movies. It does certain ones. If on Letterboxd, if it's considered a documentary, then you write it in and they count it. Oh wait, this is Discord. Hang on, let me open up Letterboxd. So just to show you I'm not lying. So you guys remember? Here, I'll show you, Joey. You guys remember when I rated the last 2 Matrix movies? So these don't count. So I started right after the Matrix movie with Rogue One. So from Rogue One all the way up till here are all the movies I've watched in 2.5 days. And I'll read them off, Joey, and I'll show you them. So I watched Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, The Making of Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, Jurassic Park, The Making of Jurassic Park, Return to Jurassic Park, which is a documentary about the first one, The Matrix, Death Race, Alien, The Making of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Trials and Tribulations. So I watched the making of, because I've already seen the Tribble one, but I had to watch some type of Star Trek because my dad fucking loves Star Trek. You know how much you love it, Joey, and how much I love it? My dad fucking loved Star Wars, and he loved Star Trek. I mean, beyond belief loved it. So yeah. Then I watched Star Trek Deep Space Nine, The Way of the Warrior, The Making of E.T., the E.T. Journals, which is another documentary on how they made it, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, We Get to Win This Time, which is a documentary on how they made First Blood Part 2, and then Load 'em Up and Truck 'em, The Making of Smokey and the Bandit. So if you add all those up, that's 15 movies. So hell yeah. So there we are. So that's not bad. Like I was telling everybody before you got here, my goal next year is the top 15. So like whenever my dad's weekend birthday comes around next year, I'm going to try and shoot for at least 20 movies. At least. So we'll see. We'll see how many I can do next year. So yeah. So that's not bad. Let's see. Vision starts laughing. Well, I knew me saying that, Visions. I'm telling you, Lantern, you, and Larry were making me laugh so hardcore. Remember when I left Lantern? I said, "Oh, I gotta go use the restroom." That was because I was laughing so hard. I was like, I'm almost gonna shit my pants. I'm laughing that hard. I was fucking losing my fucking goddamn mind. In a good way, though. I was laughing my ass off. And I was like, Fears, if I shit my ass off on camera in Lantern's show, I'll never hear the end of it. So I had to dip out, run, use the restroom, come back. But I was that close because I was laughing that hard. He says some pretty crazy, wild shit. So does Larry, so do you, Visions. We were all having a good time in there. I was like, these fucking guys are great. So yeah. Oh, man. Steven says no problem. Yeah, so Steven, if it's open tomorrow, I'm going to check. So when I'm going to do a little bit of editing tomorrow, and then I'm going to watch some Leprechaun movies in honor of St. Patrick's Day. And then I need to go shopping and get some lemonade for tomorrow night's festivities. A little bit of Crystal Skull vodka shots tomorrow night. Oh, yeah. On the show. Hell yeah. I'll see if it's open. If it is open, I'll get your thing. I'll get your fan mail. If it's not open, then don't worry, buddy. I'll get it on Tuesday. So, yeah. Vision says, Lantern made me bust a nut when I was trying to open that ink container, and he was like, come on, Muscle Man. Come on, Hercules. Oh, Lord. I think I missed that. But I'm glad that you got all that work done. That big banner or that poster, that looked like a pain in the ass. But you said you had to do 2 of them. Not only did you have to do 2 of them, but you said you had to deliver them like early in the morning. And I was like, damn, that's a lot of work. But that's good that you got them all done. So, yeah. All right, back to the reviews. So I just did Alien. All right, Rambo 2. So, First Blood, Part Deuce. I would give it, the first Rambo gets a 10 out of 10. The second Rambo, it's pretty damn close. I would give it a 9 out of 10. It's good. It's not as good as the first one, but it's right there. It's pretty damn close to a perfect movie. So yeah, so 9 out of 10. And I would say this is the order of how I like my Rambo movies. I actually like Part 2 a little bit more than Part 1, so it would go Part 2, then Part 1, then Part 3, then Part 5, and then Part 4. So yeah. One of these days, Fears will own not 1, not 2, but all 5 Rambo knives. It's on my list. It's on my list. So yeah. Well, Visions, I know the reason why you said wow. It's because the very first Rambo movie I watched was Rambo 2 with my dad. So that's why I like it a little bit more. And then later, I watched number 1. So I kind of, like Star Trek, I watched them out of sequence. The only reason why... So, Joey, the reason why my dad introduced me to Next Gen first, he was like, well, John, before I show you all the old 60s ones, Next Gen is on television right now, so let's watch these first. Then when this show gets done, then I'll introduce you to all the old ones. Same thing with Rambo. My dad rented Rambo 2 because he loved that one. He loved them all. The only one my dad did not get to see was... My dad didn't get to see Last Blood. He saw the first 4. And someone's calling me right now. Yo, it's a troll! Fuck off! I'm doing a show, you asshole! That's right. That's right. How dare they? How dare they interrupt my show? Closing. There you are. How dare they? Unfucking believable. Screw you for interrupting my show. Shh. Hush your little mouth. Fears is trying to do a show. So there it is. So that's the reason. That's the reason, Visions. I still like number 1. I love number 1. But I saw Rambo 2 before Rambo 1. So it's very sentimental because I got to watch it with my dad. So there it is. They're both great. I mean, I love Rambo 1. It gets a 10 out of 10. It's fucking amazing. You know? Rambo 2, it's good. The only reason why I like it more is because that was the first one I watched with my dad. So I hopefully you guys understand. What up, Larry? What's up, dude? Larry, you gotta add me on Discord, man. There's been times where I want to call you in the show, and I can't, man. Add me on. Oh shit, there goes Lantern. Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. Lantern. We got a couple months before Christmas, buddy. All right, so First Blood, 9 out of 10. First Blood Part 2, 9 out of 10. First Blood gets a 10 out of 10. All right, my first favorite scene is, you know the scene where he runs into the woods and it starts raining, but it's also sunny out. So it's sunny, but it's raining, and he kills like 20 of those Russian guys. That's my favorite scene out of Part 2. It's the best. So yeah. So kills... It's at least 20 Russian guys, if not more. So yeah. Kills at least 20 Russians. Scene number 2, probably when that Russian guy is like torturing Rambo, and he's like, make the call. And he's like, he grabs the mic and he's like, Murdoch, I'm coming for you. And then he just grabs the fucking mic, goes like that, and pretty much punches the guy with the fucking mic, like in the neck. That guy falls down. He turns around, fucking punches that guy in the face, grabs his knife, dives out the fucking window. Then that girl, before she gets killed, gives him a gun. He's like killing motherfuckers everywhere. So the torture chamber scene is pretty damn sweet. But it's more his escape. He's like, Murdoch, I'm coming for you, motherfucker. Because Murdoch fucks him over. He's like, Rambo, we're glad that you're alive. Tell us where you are. We'll come and pick you up. And then he just grabs it. As he grabs it, you hear his knuckles like pop. So picture this is the microphone. So he grabs it and he's like, Murdoch, I'm coming to get you. And he just goes, like, fucking punches that guy in the fucking neck, turns around, punches that other guy a couple times, like in the chest, grabs his fucking knife, dives out the fucking window. That girl gives him a gun, and he just starts shredding motherfuckers. So, yeah. So, the second scene, Murdoch, I'm coming to get you. Awesome scene. I love it. Let's see. Good action. Great Rambo movie. The only thing of Rambo that I have never seen is Someone told me that they made a Rambo cartoon. I've always wanted to see that Rambo cartoon. And one of these days, I'm going to buy it and review it, because I remember having Rambo toys growing up as a kid, but I guess the cartoon just passed me by. I had no idea that there was a fucking Rambo cartoon. I think Randall told me about it, and he's like, Fears, you love fucking Rambo. I'm like, I do. I really do. And he's like, you didn't know there was a cartoon? I'm like, I said, never knew, buddy. So I've never seen that Rambo cartoon, but I would love to see it at some point. So yeah. So great Rambo movie. Good. Like there's tons. There's not too much violence. There's just enough violence. He's like the ultimate hero and shit, you know. So good hero. It's a pretty damn good film. It's damn near perfect. It's not perfect, but it's damn near perfect. So yeah. All right. Vision says that is a pretty great scene. It is. It is. It just gets so intense. Like that guy's fucking with them, and then he's like, well, if your life doesn't matter, then we're going to stick this knife in that guy's eye. And then he's just like so tired of being tortured. Then he kind of shakes his head like, and the Russian guy's like, yes. And then he's like, yeah, I'll call. Then he calls, and then Trotman's all like, Johnny, like, this is Trotman. Where the hell are you? And he's like, Murdoch? And then he's like, he's right over here. He's like, Rambo, we're glad that you're alive. Like, tell us your location. We'll pick you up. And he's like, Murdoch. And so let's just say this is the mic. He goes, Murdoch, I'm coming to get you. And he just fucking demolishes that guy in the fucking neck with the mic. It's a pretty good scene, Visions. Pretty good. Have you ever been electrocuted on box springs? Oh, yeah. All the time. It happened last year twice. Twice. Not once, but twice. All right. Next, good old Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. I love Steven Spielberg movies. I'm going to give it a 9.5. Again, it's almost a perfect film. So 9.5. What's great about this movie is me, my mom, my dad, my brother, and my British grandma went and saw it in the theaters when it came out. So I had to watch that one. So yeah. Let's see here. My two favorite scenes, probably when the T-Rex bites the fucking electric wire, and then Ian Malcolm's like, oh man, I think I can't remember exactly what he says. He goes, I wish I wasn't right all the time. The fucking T-Rex comes out, and then Grant's all like, keep absolutely still. Like his vision's based on movement. And then, I don't know why, but the stupid kids turn on the fucking light, and he's like, turn the light off, turn the light off. Then the little kid like shuts the fucking door. The T-Rex looks at him, and they're all like, oh shit. Then the fucking T-Rex, like if this is the car, the fucking T-Rex just, like, his mouth goes right through the fucking sunroof, almost eats their ass up, and then Grant and Ian Malcolm save the kids, but it's a great action sequence. So the first favorite scene is the T-Rex attack. T-Rex attack. And then probably my second favorite scene is the death of Dennis Negri, because he fucking deserves it. He fucks everybody over, tries to get money and sell all the little dinosaur blood and shit in the cryo can to like another competitor, and he like slides off the road, and so he has to take that cable, and he's on that waterfall, and he's like, oh, there's the road. And then he's like, I'll tie this thing here, and then I'll get down here, and then that fucking I forgot the name of that dinosaur where the wings come out and start flapping away and shoots that black goo into his face. I forgot the name of that dinosaur. But he's like, what, you want some food? He goes, I have nothing on me. I have nothing on me. And he's like, no wonder. He goes, no wonder you're extinct. And then he walks up and goes, I'm going to run you over when I come back down. And then when he turns around, that fucking thing shoots that black goo in his fucking face. Then he hits his head on a tree. The fucking can flies out of his jacket, rolls down the fucking waterfall. So even if he made it, he wouldn't get the money because he lost the cryo can, which one day I will own that movie prop. It's so damn expensive. I was going to get it at MegaCon. LC said, hey, Fears, there you go. There's that cryo can that you want. You know how much they wanted at MegaCon for that cryo can? $450. I was like, bah! That's exactly what I did. And, yeah, that was just too much. But one of these days, I'm going to have that cryo can. So then he gets in the fucking car, and then that spitting dinosaur is right in the car and fucking attacks him in the car. That's the best scene. Well, that's my second favorite scene. So, Death of Dennis Negri. I'll be honest, Visions. That other one, Dotson, we got Dotson here. See, nobody cares. Nice hat. What are you trying to look like, a secret agent? You know, that scene's pretty good too. Direct quote. That one's pretty good too. Oh, man. That's a pretty good one. You didn't say the magic word. Please! God damn it, I hate this hacker crap. Oh, Chicken Wizard. I can do the movie quotes all fucking day long. Don't test me. I am the movie quote master, my friend. Good to see you, Chicken Wizard. Hold on to your butts. Oh, yeah. That's a good scene, too. Shout out to Chicken Wizard. He puts the cryo can bar cell on the pie. Oh, yeah. He like squirts it, and then he looks over and it looks like whipped cream, and he puts it on the fucking pie. And I'm like, God, what a fucking dick, you know? All right, so those are my two favorite scenes, but if I had to pick a third one, probably the Dotson, we got Dotson here. That one's pretty good too. Let's see, good sci-fi movie. Good action. All the behind the scenes, when I watch the behind the scenes, I've watched some of these, but I finally got to watch the rest of the behind the scenes. From here to here, that's a shitload of behind the scenes. I mean, a lot. So, it was nice to watch all that. So, good behind the scenes. Oh, I forgot to tell you, another good scene out of Smokey and the Bandit is when Sally looks over and she looks at the bandit and says, "Did Cletus call you a legend?" And he's like, "Uh-huh." And he goes, "Why?" "Well, I used to do a couple of wild things. I used to." And then she's like, "So did I." And then she's like, "What do you do?" And he's like, "Well," and then she cuts him off and says, "Straight, tell me the truth." And he goes, "Well, I just go from place to place and do what I do best." And then she's like, "What's that?" And he looks right at her and says, "Show off." Show off. So yeah. No spoilers. Please lock in the bandit. Oh, sorry. My bad, Steven. I thought you had already saw that movie because it's such an old movie. How's it going tonight, John? It's going pretty well. Just doing some movie reviews. I hope you're doing good too, Leonard. So hell yeah. Good to see you. I'm trying to stay awake here. I've been yawning like crazy. I totally recommend this film. Totally recommend this film. I totally recommend Smokey and the Bandit too. They're both good. All right. Oh, I'm running out of room here. The Game. It's a great, kind of murder mystery / action movie. It's pretty damn good. Oh, That's a good question, Visions. He says, hey, Fears, who would win in a race? The Bandit or Bo and Luke Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard? I mean, they're both pretty good drivers, Visions. Damn. Because I like them both. Like, the Bandit drives really fast, and so does Bo and Luke Duke. That's a hard question. Well, let's ask the fans before I answer. If you think the Bandit would win, put a number 1 in the chat. If you think Bo and Luke Duke would win, put a 2 in the chat. I'm going to go with... God, that's hard. And I'm not going to do my classic Fears line. Oh, I'll pick both. I am going to pick one. I'm going to go with... I'm trying to weigh out the odds here. Let's see. I'm going to go with the Bandit. So, yeah. All right. The Game. It's a pretty good movie. I'm going to give it an 8.5. It's kind of like a murder mystery / action movie. This guy gives a birthday present to his brother, and his brother is a total asshole, and so he enlists his brother in this game, and it's from this company called CRS. What is it? I forgot the actual name of the game. It's Computer Recreational Services or some shit like that. And so this game starts off like just a couple of practical jokes, and then every practical joke, it just keeps getting more and more intense until the end of the movie. This company's driving him insane, and then there's a big surprise ending at the end. So I don't want to ruin it for people because it's a great ending, but I highly recommend this. It's a really good movie, so I recommend it. And then, let's see, my 2 favorite scenes. Probably when Michael Douglas's character is arguing with his brother. It's a good emotional, scene. So probably the argument between brothers is a really good scene. The argument. And then probably the second one when he, when he finds out that this game has stolen his briefcase, and he finds out that they stole his briefcase and his credit card, and he goes into this hotel, and all of his personal belongings are in this hotel, and he's like, well, how the fuck did they get all my personal belongings and my briefcase here? I've never stayed in this hotel. And then they try to set him up doing drugs, and so he has to clean up all the drugs and throw it down the toilet, grab all of his personal belongings, and then get the hell out. So that's a pretty good scene. So the hotel scene. Pretty good. Let's see. Good film. Totally recommend it. It's pretty good. I would check it out. All right. Oh, okay. I'm Tokyo. This is my alternate account. Okay. I didn't know it was you, Tokyo. I didn't know it was you. Tokyo, you may want to change your alternate account to Tokyo, because I didn't know that I was talking to you. So it would help me out if you switched it to Tokyo. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it. Let's see here. Steven says, I watched a little bit of Smoking the Bandit. Oh, you'll love it, Steven. Watch it. Smoking the Bandit. It's a comedy, but it's also a action adventure. So, yeah. Vision says, yes, I think the mustache gives him the advantage. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Plus, he's so good at driving that black Trans Am. But, yeah. But don't get me wrong. I love the Dukes of Hazzard. It's a great TV show. It's fantastic. Vision says they definitely have the cooler car. Always wanted that Charger. I mean, they're both. I've seen them both, Visions, up close at that Deserland movie car museum. They've got 2 Dodge Chargers, from the actual show. I don't know how, but there's a little nameplate that says from the actual show. Not kidding. Then they've got one black Trans Am, so I've been right up close to each of them. Got them in the vlog. Pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool, my friend. So, yeah. It's a play in words, John. Tokyo. Oh, I got it. I really like the song from Smokin' the Bandit. That is a good song. Eastbound and Down is such a great, like, country song. It's the theme song. It's pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. All right. And last but certainly not least, good old Bloodsport. My dad loved this movie. This is like the definition of an 80s action-adventure karate movie. It's fucking great. One of my favorite Van Damme movies. He's got a bunch. Now, I didn't get time to watch Time Cop, but maybe I'll save Time Cop next year for my dad's birthday extravaganza movie marathon next year. All right, Bloodsport, here we go. And then I'm going to call it a night after this because I've been going almost 2 hours. And I haven't had dinner yet, so dinner is call my name. So I'll save all the Leprechaun stuff tomorrow because it'll be more appropriate tomorrow because it's St. Patty's Day. So there we are. All right, Bloodsport. It definitely gets a 10 out of 10. It's so good. 10 out of 10. Great karate. Good action. My two favorite scenes is when he has to audition. And he tells his friend, hey, choose a brick. And he's like, okay, Frank, what about this one? And then, like, one of the judges is like, no, bottom one. And he's like, okay, fine. And here's all the bricks. And he just goes like that. And all the vibration goes down the bricks. And he smashes the very bottom brick. So that's a really great scene. The brick contest is pretty awesome. So brick contest is probably one of my favorite scenes. And then probably my second favorite scene is when his buddy, he said, all right, Frankie, this is what separates the men from the boys. He gets up, and Frank's friend literally like headbutts this guy. All this blood comes out. And he goes, hey, Frankie, did you check that out? And he goes, good. He goes, good job. And then he looks at his friend and says, but why did it take you so long? And then I love his reaction. He goes, oh, funny. That's real funny. Yeah. Yeah. That scene's great. So, his friend's fight scene and then that scene is those two scenes together because it's one big scene. That's probably my second favorite scene. Oh, funny. Real funny. Yeah. Pretty good. Let's see. Friend fight scene. It's probably my second favorite scene. And then and then right after that, he looks at that big like muscle, that muscle guy, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill you, man! I'm gonna kill you! Yeah, you got it! Yeah, you!" And then the karate guy's all like, "What, me?" And he's like, "Yeah, you." He goes, "You got it! I'm gonna kill you, man!" So yeah, that's a good scene too. That's a good one too, Visions. They're about to go in like the karate dojo, and I don't remember exactly, but someone says, yeah, we're here for the Kumite tournament. And then this Chinese guy looks right at Frank Dukes and his friend and goes, okay, USA. And then the American guy turns around and he's all like, okay, USA. That's a good scene too. I like that one. It's based on a true story. It's based on the actual military guy. His name was Frank Dukes, and he won like 9 or 10 Kumite tournaments like in a row. Because at the end of the film, it tells you all the stats, like Frank Dukes is the world champion, it's based on a true story, and he won like 10 or 11 Kumite tournaments, and to this day, no one's ever beat that record, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's pretty good that's pretty cool that it's based on a true story. So, based on a true story. I don't know how many he won. He won at least 10 of them, at least. But if you watch this movie at the end, it tells you, like, all the records he beat, and no one's ever beat him since then, and no one's ever, like, won, like, 10 Kumite tournaments in a row, and all that shit. So, I recommend it. It's a pretty good movie. All right. That's all I got for tonight. All right. Well, that was pretty good. 15 movies in honor of my dad. So, Dad, I love you. I miss you. I wish you were here. I think about you all the time. I pray for you all the time. I'm doing pretty good, Dad. I'm trying my best. I'm working on the videos. I'm working on the lives. I do my 9-to-5 job. So, and what was really cool is before my dad died, he said, "I'm really proud of you." And he goes, "Take care of your mom and take care of Enzo and take care of your brother." And I said, "Oh, I will." So, because as much as I loved Enzo, my dad loved Enzo and he loved his family. So, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's right, Tokyo. Forrest is in it too. That's right. That must have been one of his first films because he looks so damn young in that movie. Anyway. All right. There it is. I'm done for the night. Fears is real. I'm clocking out. But yeah, next year, I'm definitely going to try and watch at least 20 films. Because as soon as I got done with one, I was just like, all right, grab the next one. Bam, 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 bam. So yeah. Shit. God, I'm tired. I'm going to catch up with the chat and then I'm out of here. I think I'm going to eat some dinner, and before I watch any St. Patty's Day film tonight, I'm going to fucking get a nap in because I'm fucking tired. I'm hanging on by a thread. Let's see. Yeah, I do agree, Visions. Okay, USA. That is a great scene. Okay, USA. I can't do it as good as the Chinese guy, but the fucking Chinese guy in there is hilarious. Okay, USA. That's a good one. It definitely is. Bukaki says, "Fears, I'm proud of you. I haven't seen you time me or anyone out in a long time now." Well, again, I only block and time people out, Bukaki, when I absolutely have to. Like, before anybody came in, some troll came in, and I knew he was trolling me because, one, he was just, like, spamming the chat with all this ridiculous shit. And then two, in the chat, he was, like, calling me an asshole and all this and all that. And I was like, all right, I got to get rid of this guy. Even before any of you guys came. So, yeah. So, I've been trying to time people out less and only time or block people if I absolutely have to. So, yeah. Oh God. Steven says, okay, I'm going to sign off. All right, well, Steven, I'm signing off too. But again, tomorrow, Steven, I'll check to see if the post office is open. If it's closed, then, Steven, I'll pick up your fan mail on Tuesday, my friend, and I'll unbox it. If it's open up tomorrow, I'll unbox it tomorrow, my friend. So, yeah. Because I don't have to go to work tomorrow until 4 a.m. the next day. So, hell yeah. So, I can't drink too much tomorrow night because I got to go into work. But, yeah, I should have drank tonight. But I'll have like 1 or 2 shots tomorrow. But, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Ooh. I have not, Visions. I have not heard from that guy in a while, thank God. I have not, so that's good. Larry says, hey, Fears. What's up, Larry? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, buddy. Anyway, I'm taking off. But yeah. But anyway. Oof. I need a little bit of a nap. I'm getting tired. Anyway, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the show. Shout out to the fans. Visions, I also put down that movie that you watched in honor of my dad, because, oh, you know what? I haven't watched the trailer yet. Let's end with that. I've heard of Eraserhead, but I really don't know what it's about. So, it looks very goth. So I'm like, that's perfect for Visions. You know, he loves the goth. So I'm going to look up Eraserhead right now, but it's definitely on the watch list. So I've heard of it, but let's watch the trailer because I've never watched the trailer. So here we go. Let me look up a trailer. I know it's in black and white, and his hair's like this fucking tall. So that's probably why they call him Eraserhead. So let's see, Eraserhead trailer. I don't even know when they made this movie. When did they make it? Let's see here. Damn! 1977. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. 55 seconds. So it's not even a minute. It says classic trailer, classic Eraserhead 1977 trailer 1. All right, let's watch this one. 55 seconds. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right. So far, I like the intense music. Dun 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 dun. Pretty good so far. Pretty good. So I'm getting horror movie / intense goth vibes. That's what I'm getting. The guy does have some intense hair going on. Wow. Is it a silent film? Because they didn't say one word of dialogue in that movie trailer. It was just that intense music. Is it a silent film, Visions? Wow. So yeah. It looked interesting. Again, I've never seen it until now. That's the first time I've seen the trailer. But it's definitely on the watch list. So yeah. There's not a lot of talking, but there is some. Okay, that's why there probably wasn't much of the trailer. Okay, that makes sense. I'll definitely check it out. All right. But I appreciate you watching that movie in honor of my dad, so thanks a lot, buddy. You are a good friend. Let's see. Bukaki says, I see the game on your shelf, Fears. That's a favorite of mine. Well, it was a favorite of my dad's. So that's why I was like, I have to watch this one, because I remember my dad watching this one a lot. Because it's not only is it like Bukaki, not only is it like an action adventure movie, it's a kind of a murder mystery type of whodunit type of film. Like, he's getting paranoid. He's like, well, my brother gave me this gift, and it's a game, but every time the game like does a practical joke, they keep like upping the ante. So by the end of it, this game is making him paranoid. It's driving him nuts to the point where, I'm not gonna ruin the ending, but at first you think something very bad happens to him in the end, and then they do like a 180 on you, and then you're like, oh, okay, it ended good. But at first, I thought, when I first watched it, I was like, oh my god, like, it's gonna end extremely bad for Michael Douglas's character. But then, when he gets to the very, 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 very end, I'm like, oh, okay, then it turned out good for him and his brother. Okay, cool. But for everyone that didn't see this, I don't want to ruin it because it's a great movie and a great ending, my friends. So hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out to Movie Master Jeremy. Oh, don't even go there, Visions. You lie. I'm the Movie Master. I am John motherfucking Fears, the Movie Master, the Steelbook Master, the Movie Quote Master. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. Jeremy is peanuts compared to Fears. I am the Movie Master, my friend. Actually, I'm just joking. I don't care. I'm almost the Movie Master because I've only seen fragments of The Godfather. I've only seen fragments of The Godfather, and I still need to watch that fucking Taxi Driver, or Taxi Car, or whatever the hell it is. That one, Visions. So I can't really call myself the Movie Master. I'm going to, though. I'm going to keep calling myself the Movie Master, but I got to get all the Godfathers and Taxi Cab, or Taxi Driver, or whatever it is, under my belt before I can say that. So, yeah. Let's see. Tokyo said, I watched Kindergarten Cop today in honor of your dad, Fears. Nice! I love Kindergarten Cop. That's a good one. Well, you know what's funny about Kindergarten Cop? I totally forgot about this. When me and Visions first became friends, he was like, Fears, you do know that like the Kindergarten Cop movie locations are pretty damn close to the Goonies. I totally forgot that they shot that in Portland. Right, Tokyo? So at first I told Visions, I'm like, well, no, I'm like, they shot Goonies all in Astoria. And I'm like, didn't they shoot Kindergarten Cop like in LA? And he was like, nope, they shot it in Portland. And that blew my mind. I was like, oh shit. I totally forgot that they shot in Portland. So one day I'm going to go on out there and we're going to check out Goonie locations. We're going to check out the last Blockbuster and we're going to check out some Kindergarten Cop, motherfucker. That's right. That's going to be a cool trip. That's going to be a cool trip. Oh, yeah. Because now I've seen online, somebody bought the Goonies house, and I guess it was a fan that bought the Goonies house, and now he lets other fans come up to the house. And I watched a YouTube video where some guy was like near that street, Visions, and the guy was like, hey, do you want to come up on my property and do the truffle shuffle? And that little log was still there. And he's like, oh, can I? I'm like, can I come up and do the truffle shuffle? And then he's like, yeah, come on, do the. So I watched this. So hopefully that fan still owns it when we go check it out, because God damn it, Fear's going to wear that Hawaiian shirt. And motherfucker, I'm getting on that fucking thing. I'll probably have Visions film it, and I'm going to do a fucking truffle shuffle like no other fucking truffle shuffle has happened. I'll have the shirt like up like this. My gut will be all flying up and down just like Chunk going nuts. I'll be definitely doing some truffle shuffles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah. God, I'm fucking tired. I'm trying to stay awake here. Vision said also Astoria. Oh, so they did shoot. So both of those movies. I thought they only shot Kindergarten Cop in Portland, but they also shot in Astoria. That's cool. I think that guy's friend bought the house next door too. Oh, really? See, I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool too, Visions. Fair enough. That's pretty cool that a fan bought the Goonies house. That's pretty awesome. Steven said you're streaming tomorrow, right? Oh, yes. I'm doing a St. Patrick's Day stream. So, anyway, I've got to go get some sleep because I'm yawning like crazy. But pretty good stream, my friends. And thank you so much to everybody in the Discord and everybody in the chat for giving my dad birthday wishes. And for everybody that watched a movie in honor of my dad, I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. My mom went on Friday, and my birthday card got there really early, and my mom said, I went to go visit your dad. I read your birthday card to your dad. And I was like, thanks, Mom. I appreciate that. So, hell yeah. Happy birthday, Dad. I love you. Happy birthday, Dad. Dad, I salute you. I salute you. You're the best. Best dad ever. Still is the best dad ever. Hell yeah. All right. I'm taking off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Mr. Lantern on YouTube, the myth, the man, the legend. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on YouTube. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer number 22 on Twitch. Follow Fears, Lord Fears, at FearsMan26, the main channel. Follow Fears channel number 2, Fears Vlogs, the one that you're watching right now. Follow Randall at Cameo Man 2021 and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Anyway, Fears loved you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And I'm logging off, as Lantern just said. And this is Fears, signing off. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace! Deuces! And I'll see you later. I love you, Dad. I'll see you later.